Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Imaginators Soul Seekers series here on my channel. Today we're kicking off right where the previous episode concluded, here during the speedrun of Cursed Tiki Temple. Hopefully it's going to be a successful speedrun, but Flarewolf is going to make it a lot easier for us because he at the bare minimum has his dashing ability. But we need our Tiki Head first, so where is he, our Tiki Head? I mean, we're speaking to this fella over here, which is fine and dandy, but that's not what we need right now to be doing. We definitely wasted some time doing that, but hopefully not enough time to where our speedrun is now going to be impossible to complete successfully. For the speedrun objectives in this game are pretty generous, so we should be fine, but keyword here is should. Just because we should doesn't mean we will be. Okay, here we go. Lava Chasm. Thank you for your insight there, Tiki Brain. That kind of almost sounds like an insult right there. I don't mean to insult my man Bob over here. Okay, that's not all of that. Let's grab our Tiki Head fella over here, make our way through. Yeah, we go right round, baby. Right round like a record player. Right round, round, round. So we're going to do exactly as we did before and just dash on straight through this. Oh shit, we needed the fucking Tiki again to get past the illusions, and I missed him. Luckily, again, this is what we have our dash for. We probably could have dashed through that bit again, but oh well. The game is designed for Imaginators that have slow walking speed. So I think dashing through more than makes up for it. Let's grab the Tiki again in this 2.5D section. Got to get up there so that then we can dash over here. And now let's try not to fall off these platforms. I was taking the piss a few episodes ago about how easy this section is, especially compared to the game that it's inspired by, Crash Bandicoot. So let us not fail miserably to what I deem as a very easy section to complete. That would be embarrassing. Oh man, so much about not embarrassing myself, but I did not know there was this much treasure down here. So at least we learned something from this ordeal. We also learned to be patient. Patience is a virtue. It might not be one of mine. It needs to be though if I want to get through this level more efficiently. Here I was thinking I could make that jump and I was wrong. Horribly wrong. But I can make this jump, however. Oh man, but we missed it. Now we're wasting time. Stop wasting my time. Time is precious. We don't exactly get it back.
Skylander, whatever you do, don't look down.
If I feel like looking down, I will do it. I'm just not doing it right now because, you know, I don't feel like doing it. And that's my choice to make, not yours. I'm not doing it because you told me or anything. Go quickly. That was so close. So close that the game almost crashed how close it was. But in the end, we definitely got through that. A lot more quickly than what could have happened. So say I'll take what we've been given. And the speedrun objective is still highly likely for us, I would say. Okay, let's get that plugged into place. Sweet. And then this chasm is open for us. Grab the Tiki. Seems to be something that I forget to do quite frequently, so let's not do that. That's a good plan. I like that plan, actually. Okay, this is the part where they start going diagonal on our asses for some reason. Get him into the spot, and then we can get chomped. Ah, very nice. I love getting chomped. And I also love skippable cutscenes that where I press best button for the game, get that crap out of here. And officially, Imaginators are stronger here, so without further ado, let's swap back to our Life Sentinel. After all, our water brawl, I had the privilege of going through it the first time, so why not shake things up a little? Okay, let's get them out of here. Okay, cool, and then what we've got to do is we've got to push this guy. We're taking a lot of damage right now, and that is not good. I really don't want my Life Sentinel to die so close to the end game. That would be very annoying and tragic. Ow. Luckily, that's an instant kill right there, and we're about to level up. So all the damage we just took has been instantly nullified. Don't mind if we do. If only I had a fire Imaginator still available to me, I could really, like, dash through this sequence with so much speed. But that seems to be asking too much. Yeah, you're damn straight that's what they do. So uncool. Let's take them out. All of them. Not leave no stone unturned or enemy undefeated. Okay, cool. He's just going to stay right where this piece is so we can push it straight into him. Very nice. Is that going to unlock the next section for us? No, we still have enemies to defeat, apparently. That's unfortunate. Boom. Finish him off. Oh, no, there's two of them. These guys gave Wildstorm enough trouble as it is. Luckily for us, our Life Sentinel gets the job done. Though, are they going to reach level 26? It's not likely.
No time to lose, Skylanders.
Oh, pizza. Yes, don't mind if we do. More pizza the merrier. When it comes to pizza, more is more. It's quite the opposite to our signature phrase, less is more. I won't exactly call it a signature phrase. People have said it time and time before me, and it's been said time and time again because, you know, it's a phrase of well-intentioned meaning. Ow dear, ow dear, ow dear indeed. Now that's a tune right there. You can find me on iTunes, in fact, with music like that. I should be a billionaire overnight. Yeah, so phrases like that, they're much like cliches, you know, they get repeated because they're so good to begin with. And less is more is one of those. And it's something that's been said through the ages, just because it's a phrase that really works to get the point across. Okay, here we go, let's take him out. And finish him off. Oh yeah! That's what we're talking about. That's a lot of experience, but unfortunately still not enough to get me to level 26. Fortunately, there's no more combat remaining, so the chances of me being defeated are literally none whatsoever. Which is great, because I would very much not like my Life Sentinel to be defeated, even if I am stuttering trying to say its name! The name that took me so many brain cells to come up with. Okay, sweet, we did that about as quickly as possible, so no doubt the speedrun objective is as good as ours. And boom! There it is! Triple stars. I've no idea why the triple stars aren't displaying at the top right there. That seems to be some sort of glitch, which hopefully won't translate over into 100% completion of the game save file, because if it did and the glitch prevents me from that 100% mark, I am going to be annoyed on so many levels. But for now, let's instead direct our attention to the Lost Imaginite Minds, speedrunning through it specifically in order to triple star that level. But first things first, we have a surprise attack that can garner us some more Imaginite along the way. Don't mind if we do. But I need you to die some more. Just like that, actually. Yeah, that's sweet. Much appreciated, bro. Okay, finish them off. Very nice. There are more enemies for me to kill. Get them out of here, man. Get them out of here. I continue to mash like I've never mashed before. And that is level 26. Exactly what we're missing in Kaos Temple. That is a sight for sore eyes right now. Boom. Shake it for him some more. Yeah. And take him out. Sweet. Hey, don't hit me. That's rude. Okay, let's get him out of here. Sweet. And just like that. Imaginite chest once again. It is ours. Don't mind if we do. I am interested in the gear, yes. Though I'm more interested in hearing blobbers, so perhaps blobbers should speak some more. You know, legendary NPC, I'm in the presence of pure and utter, untapped excellence. I want more of it! But that being a common piece and a duplicate, no less, I am so disappointed. That was a massive waste of time. So that being said, let's go to the Lost Imaginite Mines, which will be hopefully much less of a waste of time. And now we're officially here in the Kaos Temple. Let's take our Life Sentinel off of the portal, because now tech is stronger here. So without further ado, it's time for the might of Dr. Neo Cortex once again. And his, you know, evil laugh, which is one hell of a catchphrase if I ever have seen one. Can I jump with this thing? Yes, I can. Sweet. I maintained my speed during the attack. Oh, but I didn't know it had a nasty cooldown effect. Even then, I'm still sure it saves time activating it over Dr. Neo Cortex's slow movement speed, which is something that all senseis seem to share. It's annoying because it makes the game so much more slow paced than it could have been. All of that potential for a fast paced fun Skylanders game, it gets lost in translation apparently. Now, translation being the developers not realising what they could have done to make this game better, not realising their flaws, so to say. Let's get that out of here. And let's get them out of here. Why frame rate drops? Why? The adventure pack levels from later in the game, so for Kaos Temple and the Lost Imaginite Mines, they're the worst ones for it. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh. There we go, that's better. Now we can actually get past these things. I don't usually go through this level for the sake of speedrun objectives. So it's definitely different trying to tackle it as fast as possible. But it's a very enjoyable speedrun so far, I will admit. The fact that you have to press for R1 to shift the button, shift the magnets constantly, is keeping me invested, and it's very fast paced. There's an extra level of interactivity to keep me on my toes, in other words. There we go, he's out here. That should be the last of them, right? I am wrong! I could be more wrong, in fact, and now I'm disappointed in how wrong I was. Okay, get him out of here now, finally. For bounce pad is as good as ours to access. That's awesome, Blobbers. You had an awesome hypothesis, much like everything else you do, which is also awesome. Yes, get him out of here, man. Get him out of here. They didn't stand a chance, not against Dr. Neocortex. He's too awesome for these folks. They are below him. Dr. Neocortex is, as they say, inferior. Or superior to the inferior enemies. As the enemies are inferior, not Dr. Neocortex himself. How foolish of me to say such a thing. Okay, let's bring that close to us. And then let's be grinding. Another thing we're going to be doing in the next episode, grinding for Imaginate. Lunchbox? Damn, that just makes me hungry. I could go for some lunch. No. Die, 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 die. I mean, I'm asking you nicely, so why can't you just do us all a favour and do it? Thank you, C Replay. And now we can get out of here, not having to worry about feedback gone, because we have done that once before already. Whoa, he says. Okay, let's get out of here. And then we can garner another magnet to deal with that mine right there, so we can unblock our blocked path ahead. The barrier shall be no more. Mark my words. Mark them! Okay, get that out of here. Another mine's gonna spawn even. Oh, but it's gonna spawn over there. My bad. I completely forgot how the level plays out. So let's bring it to us, and whilst it's doing so, we can swap out for none other than Golden Queen. Our go-to speedrun for the Earth element, for some reason. Okay, come to me, my mine. That's more like it. Kind of funny how these like final levels of the game have a stronger emphasis on the Earth element being stronger rather than elements like magic that were really lackluster in the game before now. Like, seriously, they could have used these levels to make up for the lack of magic sections in this game. But no. Okay, get up there. Sweet, good job, man. You did good until it defeated the enemies rather than taking down the barrier. Now it did less good. Darn it. Okay, come to me, my pretty. Okay, where did it go? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Okay, this should do the trick. Bingo! That did the trick, alright. And now I have more of it. Great! Just great. I'm enjoying this about as much as I enjoyed the humming cutscene in the Dragon Temple, which was not very much, by the way, as we all know. Okay, cool. At least he's dead. Okay, get that over there. Oh, come on! The mines destroyed each other. I didn't know they did that. Okay, let's get that out of here. Cool, that's one. Now let's get the other dealt with. Yeah, do me a massive solid in getting the whole force there, fella. Thank you, fella. Much appreciated, fella. I'm not even sure it's a fella, it's an inanimate object. Can an inanimate object be a fella? I mean, who's to say? Not me, that's for sure. Okay, it would appear as though last time we defeated these guys from afar without actually going into this section here, which is where you need to be in order for these enemies to spawn. So yes, it wasn't most efficient the first time around. Getting these enemies defeated quickly, that is. Okay, cool, get him out of here, get him out of here, and then defeat everything else in our sights, including that bad bounce that's up there in the top left-hand corner. Yeah, go on, spawn, I dare you to, you fool, you're gonna die! And we are gonna get frame rate drops like crazy. Die, 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 die. Now you're just being rude, attacking my fella like that. Oh, but my other fella's gonna take you out. Sweet! And once again, inanimate objects, meaning that how can they possibly be a fella? I don't know how. I just deemed it so, and what I say goes. Okay, we've got to get back up there again. Magnetic pylon field. Yes, it's an area we've already discovered, which is good because we wouldn't get triple stars even if we were successful on the speedrun, because we need all areas found as part of those 3-star objectives. I'm not being very quick when it comes to this bit, however. Okay, cool. That should do the trick. Yes, that did the trick all right. And now that means that our bridge has been formed and we can make our way over there slowly but surely. Emphasis on slow because Golden Queen is not the quickest, much like all of her other fellow Earth compatriots. Ooh, that does sound like fun. Let's do that, Blobbers. I mean, Blobbers is flawless, so his plans are therefore flawless, so let's just listen to his flawless plan. Hear him out. So now with that unnecessary deep stew out of the way, it has been skipped. I press the best button in video game, the skip button. Just about the only thing superior to that of Blobbers. Man, I can't believe I just skipped the Blobbers scene. And in good conscience too! Man! What is wrong with me? Who does such a foolish thing? Anyway, it's time for the light. So we have our light smasher to fulfill upon the purpose of obliterating enemies and doing so quickly. Yeah, we're just going to stay on this guy until the end. Use our projectiles to take out enemies from afar whilst we remain atop it. After all, that is the quickest way to get through the level, and that is our current objective, to get through it as quickly as ASAP. We're not even going to bother with the snail Imaginator because I feel like that would take too long. And I don't have the patience for it. It's far too tedious for my likings. How dare you projectile me? Now that's just uncalled for and rude. Take them out. Sweet. And we'll do the same for his little friends too. Oh, well at least they're polite about it. Okay, cool. Let's keep on moving. Take down that guy from afar thanks to my really overpowered rainbow projectiles. But you know what? It wouldn't be a rainbow projectile if it wasn't overpowered. Whirlwind knows what I'm talking about. Whom also has overpowered rainbow projectiles. So there definitely is a theme going on with rainbow projectiles in this franchise, and that is a theme of overpoweredness.
Intruder offensive capacity underestimated. All defensive units try harder.
Yeah, you tell them, machine voice person. You tell them. Oh, they've been told now. Unfortunately, they're still failing. They're not trying harder, and that's what's letting them down. No other reason. Definitely not my, you know, overall power scale being significantly larger than theirs. You know, it's not a fair fight, and I don't care. Okay, let's take all these guys down some more. Boom. Boom. Shake the room. Oh, yeah. And now we have ourselves a cannon, because we weren't already overpowered enough as it is. So let's get out of here. Cannon in hand. Sweet. Okay, cool. Now we have double projectiles. We have a cannon and our rainbows. I like this. I like this a lot. In fact, and that is a fact. Hence why I say, in fact, it wouldn't be much of a fact. In fact, if I weren't factual about it, that's kind of like what being in fact means. Okay, get them out of here some more. Get them out of here. Okay, he's going to charge me, and he's going to be unsuccessful, because that's just the kind of guy Bad Bouncer is. Foolishly, you know, charging into things. No plan or brain cells to boot. He knows only of destruction, because he's a bad bouncer. He's not a good one. No, no, no. That's the giant for you, he is good. He is very good. Extremely good. Okay, here we go. Let's take them out. He even turned against the Archaeans, which he originally was one, being a champion of their Robo Ball sport. In fact, that's what makes not even Bad Bouncer, that's what makes the giant bouncer so interesting in terms of his backstory. In fact, the Skylanders having biographies of their own shows the developers poured a lot of heart and passion into these games. Every single Skylander, not only did they originally design as their own unique characters, showing a lot of creativity and you know, just care for the game overall. Their figurines have a huge attention to detail as well, so there was definitely a lot of care and passion that went into that. But also, every unique Skylander has their own unique backstory. How sick is that? It's built to further your bond with your Skylanders. You know, if you know where it is they've came from and what they've been through to become a Skylander, you just naturally care for them more, and your bond with them becomes that much more stronger. The bond between a Portmaster and that of a Skylander is unbreakable, as Master Aeon once said. These shockwaves, though, not cool. Okay, watch out for the slam. The slam doesn't sound like much fun. Okay, ah! Yes, screaming, 1000% necessary. Not even 100%. That's how necessary. That's how you know just how necessary it was.
Phase 2.
No, not phase 2. I already have to deal with one face over. I don't need a second one. And you know, some chick in the Curse Ticket Temple mentioned about how, you know, 2 confused people are better than 1. If the same goes for faces, 2 faces better than 1. No, not in this case, it's not. Thank you, shields. 2 shields better than 1. Especially in Monopoly Go, like, boy, do I need those shields, because my properties seem to get shut down so quickly. It's rude. So yes, when I have the shields, it's a little less rude. At least then my properties aren't being damaged. Ow, that was a lot of damage, that's not good. We're going to lose my Light Smasher in one of the last episodes of the series by the looks of it. There we go. Yes, let's take him out. The Rubble Maker will be making no more rubble. In fact, they won't be making much of anything because they'll be dead. You can't really do much of anything when you're dead. That's kind of like what being dead means. You watch out for a final slam. No screams necessary this time. Yeah, get bombed, son! Oh, but they're still not quite there yet.
Phase 3. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, you didn't, actually. There you go, I can say that. I just did. Ow. Also, ow. So much damage. Okay, cool. They'll inflict some damage upon them. Get my revenge and all that. Okay, this time, let's do this with a little less damage involved. That sounds like a good plan to me. I like that plan. Yes, sweet. No damage. Haha! Sucker, and you know it. I mean, I have a Rule Maker scared right now. It's fearful for its life, as it should be, because its life tis about to end. To my might. My axe shall make it no more. Oh boy! This is healing. Luckily for us, we have Skylanders Savior coming through. And now that it's vulnerable, let's finish it. Sweet! But I was in fact correct. Level 59 is as high as this Light Smasher is going to be able to get to with the senseis that have currently been placed onto Portal in this profile, because even with all that experience, we didn't move a smidget. So with that having been said, we were unsuccessful.
What?
Well, I went on ahead and gave this level a second try, and as you can tell, this time around the speedrun was successful and then some, because we shaved over more than a minute from what the speedrun objective was asking for. We completed it this time around in 9 minutes 42 seconds. That's not too shabby if I say so myself. Without further ado, let's press the X button and I will see you in the MAP. So now with Lost Imaginite Mines having been triple starred, I think it's about time we claim the fruits of our labour, so let's enter into the Imaginite Vault and see what goodies lie in wait, starting of course with a level star, because it's a common piece, hopefully one we don't have already. It's a new set of legs for the King set. Let's go, that's another set complete, and we are getting that much closer to the glorious 100% completion of this game. We've got 2 common pieces here, because this will have been from one of the troll radios we acquired recently. So we got a new voice effect, a mini-bot voice effect, very interesting that. So without further ado, let's check out what this lockgem unification has granted us. It's granted us a brand new head, for Brainlander head, which I'm honestly surprised is not a piece from the Doomlander Brawler set, because obviously that head is the exact same piece as what that Doomlander utilises. That was very interesting sentinel weapon right there, very interesting indeed. That being said, we now have a new Tasset for Roman Tasset. We can't have many swashbuckler Tassets left after that. So our final two pieces of the episode is going to start with an epic piece, another brand new sentinel weapon for boxing partners, pretty sweet. Without further ado, our final Imaginate chest of the episode is going to be a common piece, a brand new head once more for Cool Cat. Well, pretty cool piece to end off a cool episode with, I suppose. But with that having been said and done, let us roll that outro without further ado. Thank you so much for watching through to the end of this video. I deeply appreciate every last one of you, since it's viewers such as yourself which make these videos possible, and I couldn't do it without all of your unwavering support. If you enjoyed what you just saw, you can click on screen now to watch either my most recent video or a video picked out specifically just for you. You can also access the entire playlist for the video you just watched. I'll be seeing you in the next video, but until that moment arises, peace!